One, and we're live.
And we're live, baby. We are live, baby.
Hello.
Hello there. What's
But
going
wait,
on?
what was I saying? Yeah, so
We're talking about the feedback that we got from the first episode, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, that's what
We
I
are
was gonna
live,
say.
back
So
with After Dark, Chloe and Marc. Let's go.
we got it right this time.
Well, Marc should be coming first, but
No,
we'll
but
do the
Amanda, I'm
Chloe
not.
for now.
What?
We'll do Chloe for now, but we got to switch it over soon. After Dark with Marc. There we go.
No. Rude. But no, who I sent you the screenshot of, who said she's watching it in her living room. That's Amanda, one of my past upstairs neighbors, and I told her to give me your feedback, and she like sent all these bullet points, and I was like, wow, thank you so much for your dedication.
The more organic we can keep it, and the more fun we can keep it, I think that's the whole goal.
Yeah, we're gonna be more organized today, folks. We got a whole outline. We've got some spicy questions. We're getting deep and spicy.
Deep and spicy. Wow, I like that. There we go.
Yeah. So last time we just talked about, I don't know, just kind of like our situation and how we met, and it's some more mild questions. Let's take a little peeksy poo at our outline. All right, yeah. So last time we kind of
got my afternoon coffee, ladies and gentlemen. A very fine concoction that we have here.
Afternoon seltzer.
That's right. Like it's a Celsius, but inside it's a high noon, guys.
It's Saturday. I'm going to the pool after this. I can do what I want. I already got my workout in.
You heard?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, just talked a little bit about our sitch. Getting warmed up, getting lubed up. Now we're ready. We're ready to go.
Preheating the oven.
I have furniture in my apartment this time.
Yeah.
2 days after I moved, so I was had my air mattress and my 2 suitcases.
You know, everybody was like, "Is that like serious? Is she like farting, or is that to hide her
No,
farting?
you couldn't even hear it.
Was it like a mattress? Like what is going on?"
Okay.
And then I was like,
okay, Marc.
she does that from time to time. You know, she lets it out. And I'm like, wait, what? Way to be so sophisticated.
I smell amazing. I smell extra good. I refilled all my candles last night, and they all are kind of like my scent. They're all like a subtle, like perfumey, like vanilla, cinnamon. So smelling fire in here, actually. Thank you very much. But yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit more about what our plans are for the pod. Talk a little bit more about ourselves individually, into some deep and spicy questions, and then we'll do some and then we'll do our lightning round. What do you say?
Let's do it. Well, I'm glad to be back on the pod with Chloe. After Dark with Chloe and Marc.
I Nicholas.
Nicholas is hiding back there. I'm happy to be, having this conversation and the recap that we're having. If you don't know, that's Nicholas right behind me. Just sneak by. He just wanted to say.
Now you know.
But yeah, let's get back into it. After Dark with Chloe and Marc, where things get spicy, deep, and all the above. So let's do it. So a little recap of the first episode. We had, Chloe telling me about, her past and her current situation, and how like she likes to fart when she sits on the air mattress.
Fuck off.
I the fart.
It was my air mattress.
Her comment saying she deflated the mattress. I don't know if that's true. So you guys just like in the comments just say if that's.
Well, I'm not on an air mattress this time, so.
No, I know, but I'm like when you first moved in, obviously,
Yeah. So
you have good perfume and good lotion and master scent anyway.
I know. I was like perfuming up, like as if you could smell me through the camera before this. I was like, oh, I don't need this now.
Life has been great. I'm still in Boston, guys.
Life updates. He won't leave. He's gonna.
I won't leave. I don't know. I'm in love with this city.
I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving. I'm still here. I love it here so far. Everything's been good. Been on this workout grind. Been on the health and wellness. Q4 is here. October's around the corner. Like we're stepping up to a whole different level this month. So
6 whole days. 5 whole days
so far. But that's nothing.
Working out and no drinking.
No drinking, no working out, detoxing. Summer's over. Summer has ended until the 22nd. So technically, it's still summer.
Yeah, I'd say it's still summer. I don't count Labor Day as the last the last weekend of summer. I think it
Why?
goes
Because
until like
pumpkin spice
October.
starts in Starbucks?
What?
Because pumpkin spice starts
No,
in
that's just
Starbucks
like,
already?
that's when like public pools close and stuff, you
Let me
know?
take a peek out there. Oh, yeah, it's still open out there. Yeah.
Life update for me. Yeah, no, I'm just getting settled, trying to find a job.
You
Um,
are the job, you are the brand, what are you talking about?
yeah, this is my job now.
You are the GLB.
This is my yeah, I won't forget you when I'm famous. Um, but
Please
yeah, no,
do,
just
please
getting
do.
settled. I have most of my furniture. I still have a lot of decorating to do. And meeting up with some new and old friends that live here in Denver and having a good time.
Having
Hanging
a
out
good
by the
old time.
pool, working out at the gym. Yeah. But should we talk about
A little bit more interesting, more entertaining, by the way, okay? That's how this is gonna go. A
well,
little bit more entertaining.
I have some like newer friends that live here. I have a really good friend from Boston that moved here like about 2 years ago. Emmy, who I've been hanging out with a lot. My sister's here. I have a couple friends from high school that I haven't talked to in a while that I have hung out with or have plans to hang out with. And then I have like some random friends that I've met here and there that have like exchanged numbers with me when I told them I was moving to Denver. So got a nice little community here.
Nice. Community.
Yeah, no, not that kind.
Community.
Oh
Welcome to the Community Podcast with
my god.
Chloe and Marc.
No, 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 no.
There's
Um,
no community formed yet, tell you that. Oh, I mean, well, community.
yeah,
Yeah, no.
um,
Let's do
you take it away.
let's get diving deeper and getting spicy. This is what the whole podcast episode is about. Getting deeper and getting spicy. You had a question to start with, or I had one. Go straight to spicy because this is what we're
No,
doing.
let's go to deeper. Let's talk about like ourselves and kind of like, yeah, I think that's a good warm up. Get into like, I don't know, who we are and why we're at where we're at today
What's one moment from your past that you would relive again?
that I would relive again.
Yeah, one
Um,
moment. One moment.
a moment or like a time. I mean, this summer was really fun. That was my favorite summer in Boston. But
Out of the whole entire time you've been alive,
mm,
I'd say
no,
so.
I'm just yeah, it was a really fun summer.
It was like out of a
Normally, I'm
movie.
not like a big I don't know. Normally, I'm not a huge like summer person, and like the last couple summers, I've been super busy, so I haven't like I never like went to the beach much or like traveled that much. But this one I was kind of just coasting. But no, I'm kind of like I don't know. I'm kind of like being a pessimist when I look back because I feel like my life has like been on the up, and in the past, like I don't know. I feel like I have a
It's
lot
been
of
on the low.
yeah. I feel like it's been a long time of like struggles and whatnot. And so every time I think of a good time, I think of all the bad things that were happening too. Um,
Wow,
but
way to
I think
spice up your life a little bit, huh? I think this is the
yeah,
whole episode. I think this is the turnaround.
I
Getting
know.
spicy and
I mean,
deeper in life,
honestly,
you know?
I'd probably like be a kid again. Like, like before you had any worries or knew what life was and just like I don't know, we would go on like vacations. My grandparents would take like my siblings and my cousins and I like on vacations. We'd go to like the Caribbean or they would take us to Disney World and like Universal. Those times were fun. Those were good memories.
I would always be a kid at heart. I will never lose that.
I
Never lose.
think I have that. I think I have that as well. I think I'll always feel like I'm not an adult, even when I'm like 50 and have kids.
Wow, that's pretty late.
What about you? What about you?
I don't know. I think I'd relive every single year of my life because every single year was so different.
Okay. What's your
But if
favorite
I
year?
could choose one, this year was pretty sick. This summer was pretty sick for me.
Hmm.
This whole year has been like a whole transformation for me.
Okay.
Even
How
beginning
so?
with January, just being like kind of disciplined in like my work and the business I started, and then like going deeper into fitness, going deeper into kind of like purpose, um, getting some sun in Florida for sure, being next to palm trees, working out, then vlogging. Um, and then now, like in July, back in Boston, almost late July, and then meeting new people like yourself and getting back with old friends, and then I don't know, just having a blast. But it's back to work.
Been a transformative year, you'd say?
I'd say so, yeah. So
Nice.
the year of 2025, I would relive one more time for sure.
Cool. Love
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
What got you to, like, where you are now? Like, talk about your life leading up to this year. And even just, like, childhood and where you grew up and what made you go to
Yeah,
Florida.
no. I was
Dive
born
in.
I was born and raised in Boston, Massachusetts, Roxbury to be specific. So for the first 10 years of my life, I was not raised in a great neighborhood. Um, that it is like now, it's newly developed, it's changed, but during my childhood, it was a lot of ups and downs, having separated, parents at the age of like 1 or 2, and just kind of navigating life from back and forth, to seeing my mom, seeing my dad, and just being a rugrat, just like running everywhere, freaking when the street lights come on, I'm still outside because in my head, this is all fun. I don't know what chaos is yet. I'm still young, and I just through it all, I was just having a blast until I kind of understood life at a later age. And then I was like, wow, to other people that might, be like kind of crazy to look back at, but I was like, this is pretty dope. And I have a little story I can tell in the future. So, for the first 10 years of my life, I was living in Boston. Then I moved with my dad for the next 10 years.
And it was just you when the rest of your siblings were with your mom, right?
Yeah, it was just me and my dad, and
How do you think that, like, shaped you?
a lot of discipline, a lot of accountability. So I had like an accountability partner to look up to kind of teach me certain things as a man. So that was really helpful. Little foundation there, and it was cool because I could talk about him like the people at school, like my first girlfriend, or like the girls are like at school, just be like, "Hey, your dad, what's going on? Should I be like say hey, or like I'm only like 12, 13. Should I go to the movies with all my friends and drink Slurpees and figure it out, or should I
Were
just
you
stay?"
the were you the kind of kid who was, like, embarrassed to be around your parents, or were you like, "Hey, this is my dad, he's cool."
It was both of my dad because he would be obnoxious because he knows I'd be like embarrassing because he'd be like the guy, the big, like bulky guy coming up in school.
Yeah,
And then
he's
if I
above
did,
you.
if somebody annoyed me or like a teacher spoke to me the wrong way, I'd be like, Dad, just keep this between me and you. Like, I don't like it. Like, just please. He'd go up to the school sometimes and he'd be like, "Hey, are you messing with my son over here? He's so good at these grades. Better treat him right, all right? Or we'll report you to the freaking principal." Yeah. And then he would be like in his truck or his car, just like music. I don't know, but something about him, I was really proud of being with him in public. And then the other side, he would just force me to do things I didn't want to do, like
Mhm,
speak to like a clerk at like the deli to have some communication skills. Cause I was like, at first, I was like, not introverted, but I didn't really want to talk to people when I was young. I was like, okay. But
mhm.
it's like, yeah, Mark, you need to learn now. You need to learn how to do a cash transaction, definitely when you're older. Yeah, put the debit card, swipe it, bud, and just say, hey, thank you.
Funny.
That's all you got to do.
That's like my dad. He made me whenever I would babysit my siblings, he would make me type up an invoice and give him
Yeah.
an invoice to get paid for babysitting, and I was, like, in 5th grade.
Yeah, exactly. And, no, it was crazy. I was surrounded by singers in my family. My brother is a singer. My sister would just be singing. And I don't know, I grew up with a very artistic family, and it was a good roller coaster. It was a good roller coaster to where I'm at now. But yeah, I can go into further more detail, but
Yeah.
sum it up. Do you want me to go
Keep
keep
going, let's
going?
hear it.
Yeah, so when I was with my dad, I started learning more about like music and songs. I went to the studio with my brother, learned how to work that whole thing out with engineering, and just like my mom would be like, "Hey, bring Mark back before like 1 a.m. He has school in the morning." And he's like,
1 AM.
"I'll release my first album ever. Like he's just gonna have to stay and just witness this all."
That's a
And
hell of a curfew for, how old were you?
No, it was 10:30, but he was trying
Okay.
to really negotiate with my mom to be like, "I will be there soon, just push it to 1, push it to 12:30."
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm maybe, like, 4 or 5 at the time, and, yeah, it was fun. I used to just, like, in the studio where you see, like, all the buttons, I'd, like, sleep right on the floor, like, to be in a couch. I'd find, like, a blanket or whatever, was, like, just knocked out. And I woke up in the morning, I'm like, "Did you guys just record, like, 15 tracks in the amount of, like, 8 hours? Like, what is going on?" But that was the funnest thing ever, and then just, you know, at 16, 17 years old, getting into books, getting into, like, Rich Dad, Poor Dad,
Oh, I've
The
read that book. That's a
Alchemist.
good one.
Yeah, just those simple books at the age of, 17, and then I went to my first business conference at 17, and from there, it's just been a ride since, It's just been a legendary ride. I don't know.
What made
Oh, wait,
you
I do have it on my
Florida?
newsletters, guys, so you wanna tune in my life, just
Right.
boom, subscribe.
What made you, wanna go to Florida? And how long have you been there?
Florida, like 2.5 years now. Um, what made me wanna go there, first of all, my brother, he was the biggest influence, and I wanted to kinda like a new start, like a change of scenery. And, I'm a type of guy, like, I love you put me in warm weather, I would hibernate there for forever. I love warm weather, and I think it was just time for something new, something fresh, to be exact.
Mhm.
And just him being there, us diving into different, projects, and then that's when I started, like, vlogging and started my own thing with that before I left, and yeah, just it's different scenery, new people, new network.
What's your favorite thing about Florida? And what do you miss about Boston?
Florida, there's not a lot of it's not like a policed state. It's its own country within its country. Like it's very free city, very free town. Um, but I like going to like certain bars or whatever because that's the time I got like into cigars. Just go at a bar, just have a cigar, just chill. But no, the people there, they're so open. They're so like not like Boston where they just put their head down and ignore you or like some type of because Boston's a very cliquey town, but Florida is so expansive to the point where like you can meet anybody.
Mhm.
You can meet anybody where you go. So just the people there, um, the like the vibes, the food there is good. Different kind of cuisines. I like how like the west coast of Florida is just Mexican food, and the east coast is like Cuban and like Puerto Rican food. So but there's a lot to say about Florida. It's pretty good. Yeah. What do you think?
Nice. Good
About
job.
yours? Golf clapping?
Is it my turn now?
Yeah. You have the floor. Take it over.
I was actually born in Florida.
Fort
Um,
Myers. Let's
yeah,
go. Let's go.
yeah. My mom and I lived on, a little island outside of Fort Myers, Sanibel Island. Um, my mom had me by herself, and that's where she met the dad that I grew up with.
Yeah.
And then when they met, we moved to Indiana. And then I have my 2 siblings who are my half siblings. I have a younger sister and a younger brother. But yeah, I grew up in Indiana, just a very like suburban area, neighborhoods, golf courses, churches. Great place to grow up. But obviously, like after getting older and moving other places, I don't know that I not I don't know that I wouldn't go back. Um, I just like doing activities and other things, you know. But there's really not much to do besides drink there. Midwest, people are drinking. But I went to college at IU, and then after IU, I went to Chicago for a little bit, and then I lived in yeah, so grew up in Indiana, and then I went to Indiana University. Did not take school seriously at all whatsoever.
Me too. It's fun.
And
I love
then
them.
yeah, and then went I moved to Chicago for a little bit, and then Reno, Nevada by Lake Tahoe. That's where I picked up, skiing and hiking and got really, really, like, just fell in love with outdoors.
She got on the slopes. On the
Yeah, like
slopes.
on the slopes. Yeah, it's not the same as skiing on the East Coast, like
You think
at
I'd be
all. Like,
better at skiing, or you would be better?
oh, me for sure.
You
I feel
think
like you're
so?
gonna have like little noodle legs. You're gonna be like,
Noodle legs. I think my endurance is way much better than yours.
okay, we'll see. We'll see.
I think for a fact.
You think for a fact?
I know for a fact. I'm
Okay.
pretty certain.
Okay, it's on. We'll do a little bet. Whoever
Oh, a
falls
little
the
bet.
most,
Go hard or go home.
whoever
We may have
falls
to
the
take this
most.
bet on offline for sure. Make it for real. I need
All
to
right, we'll
do a
talk
little
about it.
signature on paper on document because I ain't playing. I'm not
My
playing.
God, document it. All right, we'll see. We'll
On
see.
the slopes.
But no, yeah, learning how to ski in Lake Tahoe was awesome. Like I didn't have like a coat. I was learning how to ski in like a sweatshirt and my sunglasses and no helmet and picked it up that day and then just was skiing and hiking like every single weekend. But then lived in Seattle for a little bit and then that's when I went to Boston in 2019 and was there for 6 years. Love it, love Boston. Met a lot of new people. And then just got to Denver.
Denver.
Yep. So new chapters beginning.
New
Year of
chapters.
transformation.
Transformation. I think your transformation already happened before Denver, but it's fine.
Yeah,
Um,
I think I think each year has been very transformative. I feel like every year leading up to
how
now,
about this? How about make a promise to yourself? Because I know life is never always up, but just kind of optimize for it to always get better and better and better and better.
yeah, that's the mindset I have now. Yeah, I think in the past, every year has had like a lot of change, and a lot of it has been not negative, but it's felt negative in the moment. And I think things are looking up.
Well, they are up, right?
Yeah,
They
they are
are
up,
pretty
and they're
up.
just looking more up.
Hmm. I mean, if you don't look up, Chloe, things are gonna be, looking down. So don't look down, bud. You're
All
all
right,
the way up.
let's get into our deeper questions. Tell me something about you that I don't already know, or something that you have been
Whoa.
holding back,
I
or
told you,
some.
Chloe, you got to keep it mysterious, Got to keep a little mystery
Oh, shut
involved.
up. The podcast. There's no mystery
and
in the podcast.
and that you don't know about me.
Hmm.
Hmm. I'd say I'm a very good swimmer. Very
Are
good.
you actually
Yeah.
like the different strokes?
Michael Phelps.
Oh,
Like
please.
Michael, like I'm like Serena Williams out here in the water. Like I am butterflying, I'm
Are you making a
backstroking, I'm
joke or are
like
you being
butterflies,
serious?
like what?
I said, are you making a joke or are you being serious?
I'm serious. I'm
I
being
can't tell.
serious, dude.
All
I'm
right,
being
I'll have to
serious,
see it
dude.
then. On my pool. I'll make you do some laps. I'll get a whistle.
Okay, go ahead, keep going. You got the floor. You got the floor.
um, what was the hardest year of your life and why? And how did you overcome it?
I had a few of those. I don't know. Hardest year of my life or transformative year?
Hardest.
Because most of my childhood was hard. Like it just started getting better maybe like a couple years ago. I started getting like lessons, like um just gaining skill sets or data sets as they call it, like learning how to network, learning how to talk to people, learning how to just like um experience new things. But what got me, I'd say, out of that slump was just being curious. I think curiosity leads you a long way if you follow that path. And the best way to figure out something is just make a decision because you don't know if it's wrong unless you make a decision. So I think just learning how to make good decisions, learning from failures. I'd say probably 80% of my life has been failure. Like 80% of my life has been hard, but
Hmm.
I like it that way. I wouldn't switch it up any other way for anything
But what
because
was the hardest time?
hardest time.
Mhm.
I can't name one hardest time because everything has been like
Think of one.
smooth, but I just make it look easy. Um,
Think of one.
think of one. There's just too many to count. I think the one thing that was hard but not hard, because my family thought I was gonna go to like school and
Mhm.
college, and I was like, no. The day of my graduation, I remember sitting in a table and telling everyone, yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not going to college. I know you expected that, and maybe you thought I was like leading you on that. I'm leaving, so I'll see you guys soon. I'm going to California in 3 days, moving out there, and I'm just gonna do it alone and do it with all my strength and might. And I did it, and that was the hardest thing ever because I haven't seen them, like not seeing family for 2 years, but not getting accepted to varsity football team. I don't know.
Oh my
I thought
god.
it was too
No,
nice.
I think what you just said is hard, you know, having to
The hardest thing
one
ever, I'd say, is managing when you have separated parents at
mhm,
the age of 2 or 1 or yeah, 2, you get, like you have to go back and forth, and then they tell you stories on how, like, everything played out, and you're like a kid, you don't understand what is going on.
yeah,
Um, and the hardest thing ever when you're 9 years old, like, your one of your friends just gets caught in a crossfire, like
yeah.
so honestly, life it's been a bunch of hard times, but it gets better as you get older, and I'm pretty grateful for that. So I don't know.
Nice. No, I was gonna say, like, I think even just the decision to not go to college and that in itself is
And
a
guys, I didn't go to
hard
college because I wanted to pursue business
yeah,
with experience that I didn't
yeah.
have, and I just wanted to go into it,
Mhm, mhm.
head
But
on.
yeah, making that decision is hard, and then also having, like, to tell your family and being afraid of, like, what they're gonna say or think is also hard, so I
I
think
got
that
so much backlash for it, but I don't know. Kind of
really
worked.
it worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like every year has been pretty hard. I think, like, 2 different times come to mind. I think I Can you stop? Well, I'm thinking, I'm trying to get
Chop, nope. Chop
my
chop.
ducks in a
Yeah.
row.
Well, you think I'll look at my
No,
Instagram.
I'm about to say.
Okay, go ahead. Just messing.
Uh, I think probably, like, my senior year of high school, freshman year of college, like, that year, and then, like, the other time that comes to mind is probably, like, 2021. Senior or senior of high school, freshman year of college that year. I don't know, around that age, I was just very, like had a lot of problems and was very damaged, and I didn't really, like, know it. My parents had just separated before then, and that was very, very chaotic. I mean, it was a good thing that they separated, so it wasn't like it was hard because they were separating, it was just all everything going on was a lot, and yeah, around that same time, I was managing, like, trying to, get into college, and I didn't have a lot of I was the oldest, and then my family was going through all of that, so I didn't have a lot of, like, guidance or direction, and I everyone had, like, applied early and was, like, getting in, and I hadn't yet, and I was like, "Oh, fuck, like, I need to apply now," and because I applied late, like, I didn't get in, so I had to go to community college my first year and then transferred into IU, so that part was hard. I started dealing with, like, a lot of mental health issues. I had really bad depression and I had eating disorders, and then went to college and was managing that, so that was just a really, really hard, strange time,
Can
and
I ask you a
then
question?
yeah,
What's one coolest thing out of that time that you've been through? Like the coolest thing ever?
that's a good question. That's a nice way to rephrase it. The coolest thing? I mean, I did have,
During
like, a
those years, what's like the coolest experience you've experienced during that hard time? What's like the wow, this is what made it like this what made me kind of break through. This was like the coolest thing that I've experienced.
yeah, I think, like,
It could
that
be like a moment, a experience, doesn't matter.
yeah. I think that summer was the first time our grandparents took us
When I met you in the summer. Okay,
meh,
got it.
meh, meh, meh,
Got it.
meh, that summer, I think, was the first year that our grandparents took us, like, out of the country, went to the Caribbean, and got, like, a villa and
And
just
like pina
nor
coladas,
yeah, exactly, and we could
home
drink.
in the rain.
I could drink because I was 18, and the drinking age was 18 there. Uh
That was me in Mexico. When I went to when I flew to LA for my first
Mhm.
time. And then, of course, my
You
brother
went to
likes to meet me
Mexico.
everywhere I go. I don't know why. It's like a thing, but
You get
clearly.
really drunk because 'cause you're 18, you're like, "I can drink."
No, no, it was weird. It was like a buzz because, like in Mexico, the earliest you can drink is like I think 17 or 18.
Okay.
I remember flying to LA for like that first weekend, seeing like his girlfriend and him, and like he's like, Mark, you want to just like drive to Mexico from like LA and just have like a good time? And I'm like, yeah. And then you guys got like a villa for back then, maybe like 2017 was like, I don't know, like 300, 400 for like a weekend. It's like right on the water in the desert. It's like water, like
Mhm.
desert on the ocean. It's like, yeah, no, I'm down. And mind you, I didn't have like my passport with me or my ID. I just had my certificate. So I
You
was like,
didn't have a passport, but you were able to get to Mexico?
yeah, birth certificate. Okay. Uh, you can blurt that out. But yeah, I was like, hey, Mark Anthony
Yeah,
Ortiz.
just
Here we go.
pull it up.
Pull it up. And no, that was pretty fun. And then there was a whole bunch of stores, 7-Elevens in that desert area, and they had like these like beers and these different like mixed drinks. Everything was like in Spanish. I'm like, this is a life. This is a
This is the
life.
life.
We drove in the back
Hold
of
on
trucks,
tight.
chilling with a beer, and they like my first beer ever is like in the back. I'm like, wow, you can sit in the back of a truck with no rules or regulations in the desert and just chill.
Nice.
That
Yeah,
was
no, when we went to the Caribbean with my grandparents, I got hammed. I don't know if it was this summer, but one of those first 2 times we went there, oh my god, I drank way too much, and my cousin's boyfriend like, our villa was, like, up this, like, mountain, and we had to, like, walk up you either took, like, golf carts or, you just had to walk, and my cousin's boyfriend, like, put me over his shoulder and, like, carried me up this fucking mountain. But no, I'd say that year, like, the other time that comes to mind is probably, like, 2021. So I'd been in Boston for, like, 2 years, but, I got out of, like, a toxic long-term relationship, and, like, we had a house together, and I had to move out of there, and that was just chaotic,
wow.
and then, like
Whoa. The husband of your dreams getting a house. What is going on?
no, it was not the husband of my dreams.
Whoa.
No, it was a terrible time, and that's why it's coming to mind. But,
Jeez.
yeah, just, like, kinda feeling like and, you know, all of my friends there at the time were either, technically, like, they were my friends too, but his friends, and then all of my own girlfriends that I had moved, like, away because of COVID. So, after I got out of that relationship, I kind of, like, didn't really have or felt like I didn't have anyone. And so that's kind of like that time is when I first met Meg, my bestie now.
Oh, the
But
little
yeah,
short little thing, the little short little
yeah,
lady, the 4'5" lady, the little
yeah.
meatball.
Context, people, I'm 5'11", and
No, Chloe's like 6'3" on a good
with
day.
some little heels on,
No,
definitely.
you're
But
you're really tall.
okay,
You're really tall, but it's fine.
I
It
know
works.
I am. But yeah, I'm 5'11", and one of my best friends, Meg, is 5 feet tall. So we just
Hey,
like
I have a
look great.
question for you.
Yeah.
Talking about like dating and your once was future husband with that house that you got.
Talk about my dating experience. Yeah, I can do that.
No, no,
Um,
no, no. I wanted to relate it to that. Oh yeah, yeah. Your future husband. Let's talk about that.
no. Yeah, so I never really, like, dated growing up. I just, like I think looking back now, I'm like, "Oh, I had all this, like, trauma." Like, I wasn't about to, like I couldn't even talk about my feelings. I think now I'm a lot more comfortable and confident and outgoing and stuff, but when it comes to, like, emotions and, I don't know, like, dealing with, like, your baggage and stuff, I, like, didn't know how to
You
talk about feelings or
you
talk
know what
about
baggage claim is, right? Put it
yeah.
right in that section.
Uh,
We'll leave it right over there.
yeah, but, no, I literally did not know how to talk about, like, myself or my problems at all. Like, I remember even the first time, I think it was in, like, middle school, like, my mom and I and siblings were, like, staying in one of her friends', like, basements because of shit that was going on at home, and I think one of my friends could, like, tell something was up. And she was like, "Chloe, like, if you're, like, deal like, are you okay?" And I was just like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm fine." And she was like, "You know, if something's going on, like, you can tell me." And I remembered I just, like, started crying because like, no one had said that to me before. But, like, yeah, so I never was in a relationship until the end of college. I met that ex, senior year of college, and we dated until, I was, like, 27. So it was, like, 5, 6 years. That was my first relationship. Oh, that didn't work out because it was just very, like, toxic. Um, we were just very different at the time. I didn't know how to talk about things, and I
Can
was,
I ask you a
I guess.
question?
Yeah.
What does toxic mean to you? What is the definition of toxic to you?
Um,
What is
when
it?
I think or say toxic, I think just, like, chaos, fighting, like, not being considerate of each other, like, saying and doing things to hurt each other on purpose, stuff like that. What do you think when the word
No,
toxic
I
comes
just hear
to
it
mind?
all the time sometimes. Toxic. It's like,
Yeah, it's just like fighting. It's what word am I looking for? I don't know. Being irrational, like lashing out,
yeah.
stuff like that. Um, but what was I saying? Yeah, I think at the time I was very like avoidant and not able to talk about things, and he was the opposite, very like emotional, very like needing to talk about things all the time, and kind of like, I'm was especially then, but even more so now, not more so now. I still need that now, but I was more so then, like, needed, like, space and time to, like, think, like, when I had pressure on
Yeah.
me, I was shut down. So yeah, that, and then dated for the first time in, like, my adult life after that, and then got into
And then
another
things
relationship.
were more on the up after that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I hadn't I was honestly, like, after that relationship, a lot of times after people are in long-term relationships, they are, like, scared to be single again or, like, scared to date, but because I didn't no one's dating in college,
I mean, well, some are. That's like the
Well,
puppy. That's
I
the
think
start.
probably now, but back
But like to
then.
be honest, there's no point in dating in college.
Yeah,
Especially like if you're in a high school, you're going to one college, she's going to a different college. There's no point.
yeah, and also, like, dating apps weren't a thing there. I think, like, maybe, like, at senior year, there was, like, Tinder, but, like, there weren't dating
I gotta
apps.
teach the young pups.
Yeah,
I
there
gotta
weren't
teach the
dating
young
apps then, so I was excited to, like, date for the first time, and just, like, have fun with it, I guess, and, yeah, a couple years later, I think I was single for, like, 3 or 4 ye 3 years, and then
Oh, Chloe, that is a little too long, by the way. You should have been in a relationship the
I was
next
single for,
year.
like, 21, 22 years. 3 years after a toxic 6-year relationship is not too long. Give me a break, Mark Anthony.
It's a little too long, but yeah, no, yeah, that's a big gap. But yeah, no, it's good that you went through that. Now you can just find better and better, and you're on the up. You are on the up.
You were about to ask that.
Oh, are you? And what's your love language? Are you a giver or a receiver? By the way,
A giver, receiver?
your love language.
Well, I think the love languages are, what are they? Acts of service, physical touch, words of affirmation, gift giving, and I think there's one more. Hold on. I want to look up what the other one is. Words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. I think I give acts of service. I think honestly that comes from
Service,
like
spicy.
I
Wow.
think that comes from like my, like, mom, and also, like, kind of, like, the inability to, like, talk about your feelings, because when people do that, they kinda, like, show love by, like, doing things. So I think that's where that comes from. So I think that's how I show.
Yeah, yeah, that's
I
good.
like to receive. I also like to receive acts of service.
Receiving
Yeah, and I
at
think
the
I
U.S.
also.
Postal
What?
Office.
Yeah, yeah.
At the receiving. Okay.
I think I also like to get words of affirmation. And I'd say, like, quality of time
Can
too.
you give me one line that's on your lock screen right now? for words
Oh,
of
for
affirmation.
my okay, guys, so I
Give
have,
the people what they want to see.
yeah, I
What
have
is the
this
one that you always show, or like there's different
yeah,
ones every day? Go
I
ahead.
have this app called I Am, and it gives you, like, notifications
Just show it
throughout
to
the
the
day.
screen.
It's an app called I Am, and it gives you notifications of affirmations, and I also have it, like, pinned on my lock screen. So the one right now is, "I'm deserving as anyone else to have good things." And I've also gotten, "I forgive myself for all the past mistakes." What
Nice.
about you? How do you what's your, love language that you give versus receive?
Give. Let's see. Let's see. Love language. You can do physical touch, words of affirmation. I'm gonna pick three.
Oh, but you have to specify what you like to give versus receive.
Yeah, giving, is great. I'm a giver. I like to give out gifts. Affirmation.
Words of affirmation
What's another good one? What do you think my third one is? Go ahead.
or receive.
I already said giving. I already said
No, I mean, like, to
that's
give,
with
like,
physical touch. And
yeah, I was
then
gonna say physical touch.
words of affirmation. I already
I
did
don't
that.
I don't know. I don't think you give words of affirmation. I think you like to receive words of affirmation.
Well, I mean, if from you, you
What
just
do you
read it
think?
off your phone. So I have to make one up sometimes because sometimes it gets way too boring on the lock screen that you show me sometimes. Um, let's see. You guess my
Quality time?
way. What?
Do you like quality time?
Yeah, especially waking up to some Ozzy Osbourne. Who put my biz in my room to
It's
my bed?
you.
I'm
You're the
the
bee at the
You're the bed thief.
You watched so much Osbournes this summer.
You're
Honestly,
like
you're
the
like
fuck. You are the Aperol Spritz thief.
yeah, yeah.
You get a full
It's
bottle of
you.
Aperol.
You're the Aperol thief.
You're the Aperol thief. You
And he
are
just goes and he goes.
halfway down with a little orange and white rainbow straw. I'm just like, oh.
Oh, I have those. I have those on my little mini fridge right there,
Yeah,
just
you
like
can
I did in
spice it
my
up
last
and put like a
apartment.
different color on
All
that.
right, my turn for a question.
You know, it's a really good movie I watched last night.
What?
House of Wax with Paris Hilton and
Oh
like
my god, I loved that when it came out, especially because that was, like, prime Paris Hilton time too, and I loved their
and
show, what was it?
Chad was it Murray?
Chad Michael Murray, yeah, him
Yeah,
too. Oh, yeah. That's a good movie, I forgot about that one. That's a good one.
that's a good one.
Hmm.
I'll pick for you. Here we go. You
Well,
just pick the
I
game
wanna
off.
do one more other one. What's the biggest green flag you look for in someone?
Green flag. And a lady for sure. The ability to I'd say, like, agreeing, like, the ability to be like, "Hey, yes," like, "Cool." If it's a good cause and good reason, yeah, like, I'll do it, like, yes, for the right reason, her agreeable, like, her being more agreeable is great, and,
Like, being
like,
able to
respect is
compromise?
a big thing for me. Like, if you can, like, have that respect and respect is not given, right? It's earned, so I think once that's there, it's pretty good.
I
Um,
disagree. I think you should give respect to everyone until they give you a reason not to.
yeah, that's why I was saying it was earned, not given, for sure. Hmm. A green flag.
That's a good one.
Her ability to just like, I don't know, nurture, like guess what a guy needs at that certain time, whether he needs like he's I wouldn't say sick, but like just in general, like she can just tell by her intuition that something's needed or something needs to be kind of given, and she's like right there uh, for the guy in that moment in time. That's a really good green flag.
Okay. Let's get spicy. You pick a spice guy.
Oh my gosh, I got it. Let me hold the wheel. Whoa, let's go. Do you like to take the lead or be led?
I like both. If it so I'm trying to think of, like, in what situation I prefer one or the other. I think when it comes to, like, the first move, I let the man make the first move. And then from there, I think I like when both people do a little bit of, taking the lead, you know?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
take the lead for a sec, you take the lead for a sec.
Yeah.
you know? What about you? You like to lead. Mark's way or the highway.
Mark's way of the highway. I'm a leader for sure. And that is standing on business on that point. Yes. Another spicy one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Spicy. Not spicy, spicy.
Say. Guys, I typed it like that in the notes. In all caps too. Spicy.
Would you rather go out on a wild date or stay in for an unforgettable night?
Is this like a first date or is this someone that like I know?
You choose.
I mean, yeah, I feel like if it's new or first date, I would
Do
say
first date. Let's just keep
yeah,
it.
I would
Yeah,
say
yeah, yeah.
out.
Let's not do the
But if it's
second
some
date, third
yeah,
date.
but if it's
First date.
someone that you're comfy with, I think it's more fun to do
Have an
something like
unforgettable
in.
night with.
Yeah, yeah, I picked that one. What about you?
Cooking, we're cooking. I'm very choosy. I'm very picky, you know? Me having an unforgettable night with someone or a wild date night, I think those are one and the same kind of, right? Like, I'm gonna stay in, not go on a date. I'm just gonna, you know, just praise God for that evening and just very holy. I'm not gonna indulge into some vices and temptation. I'm gonna stay be a great man. I don't do that stuff, so I'm gonna stay in,
So
just
wholesome.
cool it. Yeah, gonna be very wholesome. I'm gonna open up the Bible and just relax. Yeah. Definitely I don't know, it can go either way. Wild night or an unforgettable one. If one's happening, they're both happening. This is the same thing. If you had to go to blonde Chloe or light blonde Chloe with the streaks, which one would you pick?
Like blonde
Like,
clothes. That's why I
are
went
we
that. Well,
doing
it doesn't look that light right now, but it's way lighter than it was before.
are we doing legally blonde style, or are we gonna do like
No, I can't go that light.
Latina streaks, but a little bit light brown in the
I feel like that's
middle,
kind of what it
like
is right now.
Mariah Carey style? Are we doing Mariah Carey or Legally Blonde? Like, or Paris Hilton?
Mariah Carey.
What's your favorite Mariah Carey song, by the way?
Probably obsessed. And I was like, "Why are you so obsessed with me?" Okay. What's your biggest turn on?
Mm, mm. My biggest turn on, like before bed or like in the bed.
Can be anything. It can be something like small, like in like
Biggest turn on, you got to go big or go home. Like the Red Sox are going to win the World Series this year. We have to hit some home runs. Like we have to take it all the way. Biggest turn ons.
it can be
Breaking
something
chains off
like
of someone. Talk back.
talk back, like
Talk
with
back is
attitude.
good. No, talk back is good. In that moment of
Talk
intimacy.
back, like you mean like talking dirty?
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And eye contact. It's pretty damn good turn on too. Yeah.
I'd say the same. Give me some spicy, sexy
No,
questions.
there you already have one.
I know I didn't have that many though.
What's your bare minimum in dating that should be impressive?
Communication. That's a bare minimum. That shouldn't be impressive.
Hey, sounds good. Perfect. That's a good one. Coffee 9 a.m. Yes, that's how I communicate, guys. I'm like, I give you one word, two
That's
word
why I said
answers.
that. What's yours?
I would say that.
Mhm.
Not just to
Do
agree,
I
but
have good
the bare
communication?
minimum. Bare minimum. Have a great personality. Yeah, and look beautiful. That's it. That's my bare minimum. But personality is good because you can have all looks in the world and just like a shitty
Looks
person.
fade.
Yeah,
Looks fade.
just gonna be a very temporary thing. But yeah, personality is a bare minimum. If chemistry, good chemistry, bare minimum dating. We
Mhm.
should be dating if we don't have any chemistry in the first place. So
What'd you say?
we shouldn't be even like no one should be even dating if they don't have any chemistry in the first place. Like
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
is the minimum.
Yeah, I agree. I think some people kind of sometimes look at like the stuff that's on paper and think they have to sacrifice chemistry, but I think you can have it all.
Chloe, you know what I thought of the other day? I seen
What?
a reel with Eminem and I forget her name in the movie 8 Mile where they just stick their middle fingers at each other.
Mhm.
in like every moment they're just sticking their middle fingers out each other, and then like it was like, wait, wasn't that us like probably like 4 weeks ago? So the answer and just talking shit. I was like, yeah.
Okay,
Let's
wait.
go. Lightning round questions.
Lightning round? Okay.
Yeah, we'll do a few of those. Let's do it.
Okay. Okay, let's do it. Uh,
After dark with Chloe and Marc, or with after dark with Marc.
First move, make or wait.
First move. Me, if I'm making the first move.
Make it or wait. You're a waiter.
Wait,
Yeah,
absolutely.
you're a waiter. I'm also a waiter.
Mm, on paper it's different, but yeah, we'll do that.
What do you mean?
On paper is different.
Okay, this is lightning. We gotta
You
go.
know, in the movie Good Will Hunting, I'm gonna make another reference. You're an idiot. You made me here waiting for you to talk to you, and you didn't talk to me. Now I gotta go home now, and I gotta go about my evening. But you can call me. Here's my number.
Oh
And
yeah,
I'm like,
we watched
wait,
that together, didn't we?
that
I
was
like the part where he's like, "You like apples?" He's like, "What?" He's like, "Do you like apples?" He's like, "Yeah." "How do you like them apples?"
that
Got your
was
girl's
good.
number. Okay. Quick kiss or slow burn?
What?
Quick kiss or slow burn? Like a slow, passionate kiss or like a quick,
Quick.
aggressive
I got
kiss?
stuff to do.
Qu- I
I got
say
stuff to do.
I
Oh
say
yeah.
slow and passionate.
Okay.
Um, mm. Spicy text or FaceTime flirting?
FaceTime flirting for sure.
I like some spicy text. I like some sex.
Yeah, no, I don't have time for that. Here.
User please. Ooh.
Teaser, please. Both.
Yes. Well, yeah, both, but you have to pick one.
Tease for sure.
What's hotter, eye contact or whispering? Oh, you just said that.
Both. They work
You
well
have to pick
together.
one.
There's no picking one together. These are
Well,
together
you
questions.
just said eye contact, so we're gonna say that's
Okay.
what your answer is. I like whispering.
What's that song with Sierra, Whisper in Your Ear? Right? I don't know if
I
you
don't
know
know
that
that
song.
one.
Oh,
The whisper song.
the Whisper song. Yeah.
um, what's sexier, confidence or mystery?
Ooh, whoa. This is a really good
I know
question.
you
For
love
a
mystery.
lady, mystery.
I
For a
like
guy, I
confidence.
feel like confidence.
Yeah.
And then you get into mystery, checking them out after maybe a few times.
Yeah. Do you think I'm more trouble or more sweet?
I mean, my experience with me or with even our interactions, she's been super sweet, guys, but I don't know about anybody else. I don't know. She's probably
Um,
trouble for the whole entire world. We'll see.
I'm probably what?
You're probably trouble for the whole entire world. We'll see. I don't know.
A sweetheart. Sammy sweetheart.
Yeah, we'll see.
um, Cuddles or kisses?
Neither.
Fuck. You love a cuddle. Quit acting tough. Stay in or go out?
Whoa. Both. Both. Go out or go in, go
You can't
out
keep
or
saying
go.
both. You have to pick one. That's the point.
Because, okay, go out for sure.
Stay in. Who's
Mm.
funnier, me or you?
Yeah, me for sure. No, you are way funnier at certain
Thanks.
times, but to win the race on that one, I think I beat you for sure.
Rude.
Race.
Okay, now you ask some. I skipped a couple.
Text or call? What are you doing?
I'm I like both, but I think I'm more of a texter. I text like how I talk. I text like my personality and everything, like showing my texts.
Yeah. Text or talk.
You're a caller.
Yeah, we don't have time to be texting back and forth. We got things to do, bud. Okay. First date, bar or dinner? Drinks or dinner?
For a first date, if I haven't met the person, drink. Cause like I don't want to like sit there, like what if you don't like them? Then you can't escape. You have to wait for the food.
Okay. Hot weather or cold weather? The tropics or the slopes?
The tropics. But if you were just saying hot weather or cold weather, I would choose cold weather.
Oh, you gotta tell the world about your sweatsuit. That's really designy and artsy.
Oh, yeah. I
Your
love
crew neck and then the,
sweatshirts. I actually had a phase in high school where I, like, literally only wore sweatshirts. But yeah, no, Mayfair Group, fire selections. I still have to get that lucky, like, the one that with the, like, the 777 and stuff on it. I have the shorts. I need to get the sweatshirt.
do you have any, like, off the rip questions for me? Like, some cool questions? You can just think, "Boom. Can you beat me in a 5K race?"
Oh, yeah. I'm fast.
Oh, I don't know, you don't seem
Fast.
that
I'm a
way.
sprinter. I'm a
All
sprinter.
around, you don't seem that way.
I played soccer. I do quick,
Wow,
short distance.
soccer. There's a lot of faster sports in soccer. It's called track. You ever heard of it, bud?
I did that too.
Okay. Um, the man leading all the way or the lady takes full control?
I think
In what context you need
I think some,
in a
like, compromise
relationship.
is good. I mean, obviously, I definitely want the man to take the lead more and to, like, because no one, I've been in relationships where, like, I felt like I was, like, the one who, like, had to get things done all the time, and no girl wants to feel like that. No girl wants to feel like she's, like, being a to the guy that she's with, you know? So, like, I definitely, like, but I do think compromise is necessary, and I do like taking the lead, like, every once in a while, but for the most part, the man.
Yeah, no, I agree. Which of us is more likely to survive a zombie apocalypse?
I don't know. I don't know. I think I could sneaky be good. I think I'd get, like,
You think so?
yeah, I feel like it would come out like,
You remember the movie Zombieland?
"No,
You never seen it?
no."
I think we'd probably cook. I don't know. I think for me, I'd cook.
You think you'd be good? Why?
I just can't have any people panicking around me. Like you can panic, but like stay behind me while I flank to the left or right and camp out like a sniper would. This is
Yeah.
like military language. Like when you flank, you go into this like cargo or like some like wall and you take a left and then you take a right and boom. It's like
Mhm.
headshot. How you do it? What would you think? Would you gather all like the tools necessary? Then I'd have to take those tools and
I think you would be a good fighter, and I think I would be, like, a good, like, I'd be thinking of all the strategic stuff, you know?
remember Chad Murray in the movie House of Wax when that guy finally got shot with an arrow by Chad and he was standing on the ground with the shotgun, no shells, and he's still standing there. He's like still laying down. I'm like, can you guys smash his head in? Like what is going on?
Oh, I hate that in movies where
Can
they,
you
like,
just take his
shoot them
arrow
one
out and just like
time.
kill him? And he's
Yeah,
still
just
alive.
make
What the
sure it's
fuck?
done.
He's still alive with an arrow in his freaking heart, and then he has an arrow in his arm. Like, do you not die? Or are you still living? Like, I don't get it.
I
He's
know,
not
I
made of
hate
wax
that
like his
in
brother,
movies.
but I don't know.
Yeah. What's, what's, like so this question is what's your signature move? But, like, if, like,
My
you were talking to,
signature
like if
move,
you were talking to some guys and you were like, "Oh, yeah, like, do this," like, the girls go crazy for this. What is it?
it all depends, different body requires a different skill set, you know?
Yeah.
Um, signature move. The eyes are good. Always, I'd say in the bedroom, signature move. I'd say missionary's good. And then
So boring.
it's boring. But doggy style is great, and then a little hair pull at the end. It's always good.
Ooh, getting
Always good.
spicy.
Yeah, yeah. Little tug of war action. You
Oh
heard?
my god. Um, would you rather relive our first night hanging out or our best kiss?
Too many of those. First night was pretty cool. I like that how we just had a conversation, and then it wasn't anything like crazy. It was just like cool.
Mhm.
And then I'm like, first night, absolutely.
Yeah, I would say that too.
Were you DJing for 6 hours in a row? I'm like, what is going on? It's like 5 a.m. It's like
Yeah, I did DJ that. I DJ'd the next day too. Who's Well, this one's kind of boring. Who's more likely to
Who's more likely what?
drunk text?
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
I haven't. I haven't,
Mm,
but I could.
mm, there's been one couple times.
Morning after breakfast in bed or go out for brunch?
Morning after breakfast in bed for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Brunch we can always do, and it's just like
Yeah.
she doesn't guys, she doesn't drink, she only drinks Aperol Spritz, so even if she wanted to do, like, a mimosa, she wouldn't even choose that. It's out of her league.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to stick to the nighttime.
She's like, "Is this bread gluten-free? Is it vegan? Wait, is this kosher meat? I have to make sure." Uh,
Yeah, I'm kosher.
she's kosher for sure. Hey,
Uh,
by the way, did we talk about the first episode or when we talked about the first time that you brought me to this restaurant in the morning when we had breakfast? You
ugh,
invited me
oh
to
my
brunch.
god, it was such a fail. Was it we did something else that morning that was like a fail. Like, I was like,
There's 2
"Oh,
fails. You're
oh
like,
yeah," I
"I'm
was like,
hanging
"We have
around
to
town.
go.
Show
Oh,
me
there's
as, like,
this
a
really
tour
good pho
guide."
place
And
there,
then you
and then
brought me to
there's
the spot where it's just only vegan food. I'm like, "What do I
no,
look like
it's not only
eating
vegan food.
freaking steamed kale,
No, okay, okay.
like,
In my defense, it
steamed
was
beets
in
on a sourdough that's not even toasted, that
okay,
wouldn't
well,
even have a foundation enough
that
to
was
even
his
have that
fault.
being eaten." And I'm like, "What is going on?
He chose a
What is
shitty
going on?"
option. Yeah, it was just like it was a bad option, and on top of that, he got it on sourdough, and on top of that, they didn't toast it. I felt so bad, and then what did
It
you get?
ain't
You got
middle of the
some
night,
coffee,
she
and
ain't
they, like,
sure.
made it too sweet.
Yeah, the bread
Definitely.
was mushy. I'm, like, biting into it, the bread's falling apart. I'm like,
Well, you could have gone up and asked them to because that was fucked up. But do you think they were annoyed with us because
that
didn't
was
you, he
mhm.
made the name for the order, sweet clotato, and so maybe they were
Oh, it
just
was
like,
just
"You
close.
are annoying." What?
It was like clo-tato, clo I'm like, "Okay."
Clotato?
And then at first I was like, "Is order from Mark?" She's like, I don't have that on file."
That's what you should have done. Then maybe your bread would have been toasted.
Yeah, no. How about you bring me as a tour guide?
But yeah, and then no, there was another time where I was gonna take you to that like cool little shop, and they were fucking closed. I was like, We just need to stay out of Beastie." Clearly.
Clearly. The grocery store. Would you rather have me pick your outfits for a week or make all your meals for a week? And I wouldn't do the meals, so only the outfit.
Outfits,
Yeah, yeah.
outfits. Because
We just
one,
talk about my taste in
yeah,
fashion
you
in
you
this
have
whole
good
world.
style, and I think you like when I wear like fun different things, and then like it's also a bonus because then I know that you think I look good because you picked out the outfit. And also, if
Yeah.
you were to cook for me for a week, all you'd make me is fucking steak. So,
I'd literally just be it'd be steak and like
yeah.
some
What
some
about would you
greens.
rather me pick out your outfits or
No,
cook you
please
for
don't.
a
Just
week?
cook me meals for a week. Yeah. That's easy. Yeah. No. I can do my own thing with outfits.
Okay.
Mhm.
And my
Just
cooking's really good.
yeah,
You
no,
haven't really gotten
just
much
drop
of
a
it.
little bit of steak in there, you'll be fine.
Okay.
You're like
I
at a
can do that.
5.5 with cooking,
I can
almost
do that.
there. Then you
Maybe
increase
I'll
your skill set with steak.
maybe whenever I come here I'll do a or whenever you come here I'll do a Oh wait, actually look. My iPad is resting on my pay cookbook.
Whoa. By the way, guys,
I think there's a state there's a like different sections. There's like fish, veggie. Let's see if there's a steak one. Meat, poultry, and game, 67. Let's see if there's a good steak one. Ruperto,
what's your favorite thing about Mark Anthony Ortiz as of right now? What's the coolest thing about me
the
that you
coolest
discovered
thing?
over time out of the time we knew each other? What is the coolest thing?
Huh, the coolest thing. Yeah, I really like your artistic side. I think that's your coolest. I think you're creative and you do a lot of different things and I like that about you. And your appearance is pretty cool. What about
I feel
me?
like the 2012 weekend right now when he did his first concert at Coachella.
No, you need like the crazy hair.
Or the
That.
camo fests.
Yeah.
It's
What's the
not cold
coolest
in
thing?
Boston, but it's good enough where you can just wear a vest,
Didn't
a
you say it
little
was 85
stripe vest.
degrees?
Huh?
Didn't you say it was 85 degrees?
Yeah, by the time it gets like 5, it's like 58. And it's like
Okay. What's the coolest? thing about me.
You're like your curiosity, you're like your ability to be like, "Hey, like we can do this very good," and your brain is massive with ideas. Like you're creative as well. I remember you started talking about episode 2 maybe like a week ago actually on
Yeah.
like your pool, and I'm like, "Whoa, we're already to the next one."
Yeah, I was at the pool. I had, like, the towel over my head because I couldn't see my iPad
Yeah,
screen.
you were dialed in. You were dialed in.
I was, I
You were
was.
dialed
I was
in.
excited.
I wanna do for the next one, I wanna ask the people what else they want when they review this episode. And,
Yeah.
it's gonna be fun.
I wanna get deeper.
Let's get deeper.
You try to y we don't have to right now, I mean, we can.
Let's
I
get
think
deep.
sometimes whenever I try to get deep, you try to, like, make a joke and lighten it up, and I'm like, "No, I'm being serious. I wanna get deep."
You're
I
gonna
think
get deep, baby.
I
Get
think
deep.
we could yeah, I think we could get deeper. Oh,
Let's
we've
explore.
come from different, like, backgrounds, and we've been through a ton of different stuff, and, I think our situation is different, and, we also have, like yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of different ways we could go. You want me to ask deeper questions now?
Yeah, go for
Okay.
it.
Okay, let's do it. Um, um, what's one hard thing that you went through that totally shaped how you see love or relationship?
Experience it. Experience. I think experience is the biggest thing. Kind of like going through or I'd say having a lot of at bats, a lot of
A lot of what?
at bats, like kind of testing it out, having like your first girlfriend or your make up girlfriend at like 14, 15, and
Yeah.
then as life goes on, you learn more about it, the more kind of people you meet, and then you meet like more people and then just more women as you go as a man. And I think like that teaches you everything about what it is to have a good standing in a relationship or a good standing in a collaborative effort being with a lady. So,
What's
um,
something specific?
knowing that you're like maybe 19 or 20 and you're not at like your prime yet, or you don't have no experience as a man,
Mhm.
and she's like 19, but like the girls are like 19 or 20 are looking for someone older. You're like, damn, just got rejected. It's like, whoa, how can you reject
You're
this?
like, "All right, I gotta get down to business, get my life together so the ladies will want me. I gotta be the older man."
Well, that just happens with experience, like
Yeah.
right, like that just anything and everything. And no, that was the coolest thing ever. I wouldn't trade me. I like me older now. I don't know.
Mhm.
I'm ready to see where I go, the more older I get. So, yeah.
Should I answer too? Or do you wanna ask me one? Wait, while you pick one, can I run
What's
and
a
pee
better
really quick?
skin color for you? Pale or tan?
You tell me.
I
I
don't
think the
know.
tan looks good with my light
I
blonde.
think so.
Question.
Intermission. Good. We got a little thickness going on there.
Today I did
Meaty.
I love my apartment gym. They have, you know, like the sit down rower thing, but they have the standing up one, so you pull it and you go like that, and then they have, like, the big ropes and stuff, so
Do you think you fall fast or are a slow burn type? What's that?
I say fast.
Fast, yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
This is good. Let's get down and dirty.
Yeah.
Bartender, another drink, please. Thank you so much. Thank
I
you.
know, I finished mine.
Slow burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not crazy into um going crazy fast into it, but slow burn for sure. Um, and I think the lady decides if there should be something more or not. I don't know. I think so.
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, like she decides if there's something more than the current situation. If she wants to extend it or she wants to keep it at bay or just like that was that. And
Really? 'Cause I feel like women typically not think, but I think women kind of put it in the men's hands a lot. doesn't have to be that way, and I'm not saying it should, but I think that that's from a woman's perspective.
Yeah, no, no, I totally get it, but I think the right way is to
Why is
get to
that?
that moment is like you'll hear it from her if she really wants to like, hey, let's where are we going or what is this or just let's see how this is gonna go on this like next level. There
Mhm.
shouldn't be any rush for the guy asking for that. Like it's like the biggest and you guys like haven't even know each other for that big duration of time. It's like I think let her lead the way. He'll lead everything else. Let her lead the way on that one, I think. And then you'll get signs. You'll get hints on where it's going.
Okay.
Do you agree?
No, not fully disagree, but I don't know. I don't know if I why should throw up thing? Like, why is
I think
trust
not saying
even
something, but
a
you'll get signs, and she's gonna like let you know by subtle hints and actions and words. Not
mhm,
necessarily tell you straight up, but you'll get it.
okay.
You'll get it. You know, got to teach the young bucks. You heard? Teach the young bucks. What scares you most about getting closer to someone?
Ooh. Um, I think finding out that they're a bad person
Oh,
or,
what?
like, finding out that they're a bad person or, like, getting close to them and them flipping and then, like, treating me badly.
Yeah.
I think that, like, finding out they're not who I thought they were. What about you? I think most people would say, like, rejection or being like, "Oh, they'll find out who I am and, like, not like me anymore," but
I don't think anything scares me anymore, to be honest. Probably back then when I had my first couple like relationships, or I'd be like, damn, I said this and like just going through this. I think now I don't think anything really scares me. I think that knowing that you have experienced with certain things is just like not gonna scare me because you know when to like say something, know when to not say something, reading the room correctly. What scares me going close to someone, getting close to someone is that betrayal for sure. Like the whole part of like agreeing with someone that we have this um thing based off loyalty and I'll do my part, you do your part, but then if something switches then it's done for forever. There is no getting back. There is no like um spinning the block as they say.
what does that mean?
Like coming back around.
Oh,
Like the block meaning the street and spinning means coming back around the street
oh.
to the same
You said in
spot.
the last episode that you did that, though.
Well, again, experience, right? Like that's what I'm saying, experience.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's pretty much that's pretty much it.
that
I
was a
think
good
the next
question.
question that we have is, wait, would you rather
Hard.
someone whisper what they want or show you without words?
Show. I mean, if we're talking about, like, sex.
Show and tell.
Yeah.
Show and tell.
No, show or tell.
Show and tell.
Or
Show
tell.
or tell. I can't do either. You gotta pick both. It's like when
Okay.
you go in first kindergarten, this is it. This is it. This is the proof of what we have. And you should show and tell. Yeah. This is good.
Hi, Nicholas. Nicholas wants to be famous. He loves doing that.
You did this, yeah. Hey, so you guys like 20 people here.
We have
But
a
I'm
lot
glad
to
we got a lot of good stuff in. I really wanna say, we're creating a little fan base now. We have a good 20 followers from all platforms, and it's only been 3 days since we posted the first episode. I wanna thank everyone that takes their time out of their workday, out of their busy day to come on and kinda catch up on what we're talking about and all the spicy stuff that we have between our personalities, Chloe's and mine, and, it's called We're Taking Over the World. Did you guys, come on the bus now, go on the freaking boat now, or get left, you know, get left behind.
Thanks for your
So
support.
there's only episode 2, guys, and a lot more will be added. Context, people,
We
groups
should
of
we should do
people.
it after dark. We keep doing it in the daytime. We should actually do it after
Well, this
dark.
is after dark.
No, what? No, it's 3 hours behind, not ahead.
Mm,
Silly
well, you're
goose.
ahead, so it's fine. We're on Chloe's time right now.
Yeah,
We're
you're in the
supposed to be on Chloe's time today. But no, I honestly, this is really fun. This is super cool. And Chloe, do you have one last question? What's one thing you want to ask me? Like out of the blue, you can ask.
When are you coming to Denver?
Oh, let's go. That's a big question. You know what? I'm gonna put a poll up. When should Mark come to Denver? And then I think that's when I'll go.
Poll?
A poll on Instagram. But when am I coming to Denver? Should we keep that a mystery? Or should we
Oh,
release the answer soon?
answer soon.
Sooner than later, we like that.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. And then when are you gonna cook steak when I arrive?
Yeah, when you get here.
Okay.
Then I'll cook some steak.
Okay. So what are we thinking for the next episode? Some guests? Some one more and then guest?
I think one more. Yeah. I still think we could go deeper. We've really like
We're still in the
we
servers. That's
we
why
I know we've still been a little vague. Like I want to get deep. Or really get under the
that's
skin.
my nickname. Tell you that. Is there another question? Or do you think we're wrapping it up? What do you think?
I think let's wrap it up and we'll get deeper next
Deeper
time.
next one. This
Yeah.
was a spicy episode.
Yeah, this was more spicy.
Yes.
Get
But
some
again,
deep stuff out of you, okay?
was that?
I said I'm gonna get some deep stuff out of you, okay?
With time for sure. But you can't get everything out of me now.
Yes,
But
to be mysterious.
mysterious, a little curiosity goes a long way.
Some mystery is good, Chloe.
It is.
And I'm like, tell me about your
Imagine if I
trauma.
told you everything about me and you'd be like, oh, fuck it. I already knew.
That's
I
not
know
true,
everything.
though.
There's none
There's
left to
always
know.
more questions. Have you noticed every question I ask you, I have a follow-up question. I'm never run out of questions. Mm-mm.
You always
I'm
run out of questions, by the way.
the interview master.
You are the interview master. So
Yeah.
next time you just ask all the questions and I have a lot of questions
You
for
want me to?
Yeah,
Wait, maybe
like
that's what
that.
we could do. What if we both
One episode, you do that for me. So next episode and the next episode.
Yeah.
After
Okay,
that,
I'll
do that
ask
for you.
very deep, specific questions all about you, and then the next one, you ask really deep, specific questions about me. What do you say?
Guys, in the comments, give us a topic to talk about for the next episode.
Nicholas is trying to peek it again.
Yeah. A couple of the boys want to come on too, so I don't know.
I
if
know.
that's
Bring
you.
them in. I want to say hi.
No, for the next episode or an episode coming in the future, it's gonna be me, Matthew, Keon, maybe Nicholas, and then maybe 4 of your friends, and then we can just have a duo
That
battle.
would be so chaotic. Maybe not all
That'd be
3 of them.
insane.
Maybe like 1 or 2.
Yeah, like we need to do a 2v2, a 4v4. Like
That
that'd
would
be
be fun
insane.
though. That would be cute.
But thank you for coming on this pod again. Thank you for having me, by the way. Vice versa. The pleasure is
I'm the
mine. The
captain.
pleasure is yours. I took control today. This is my ship, by the way. This is not the Titanic that we were on last one. Okay.
I had to let you take the lead
Cool.
for a little bit because we know you like that.
But yes, we're ready for episode 3. Thank you for everyone that is watching this right now. Like I said in the comments, put any topics you have, put any comments that you want me to talk about, or any questions for me that you want me to answer on the next episode. But After Dark with Chloe and Marc, and we are out.
Peace out, homies.
So.